You know, I really have no one else to blame but myself. I knew what I was getting into. I knew it when I wrote it down. Harley Quinn month, hee hee ha ha, trashy romance, nothing but loves. But after reading these two, I don't know. I just don't know. I understand that I'm not the target demographic. It's meant for women. But even if they had something that patterned to my taste, crap is still crap. Hell, why Harley Quinn hasn't made an imprint for the LGBTQ community is beyond me. Dear God, I hope they're not watching this. But even then, the women deserve better than this crap. That way, I don't have to read it. But I have no one else to blame but myself. Well, I could do what everyone else does and strawman it.
Like Canada! Like Canada!
Yeah, stupid Canada with your A's in the boots. What good thing has ever come out of Canada? Nickelback? Justin Bieber? Harley Quinn? You know I'm just stalling, aren't you? The sooner I get through with it, the sooner I can be over with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka The Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworm Reviews. Sit back and relax as we dive into their intrigue line with breathtaking romantic suspense. With Twilight Warrior, the second of the Long Mountain Heroes by Amy Thurlow. Yeah, they have micro-series too. Just when you think they can't surprise you.
面白くない世の中面白くすればいいさ
So there's this girl, see, who left her hometown to become a top-notch FBI agent. She's got the spunk. She's got the moxie. Most of all, she had attitude with a capital A. But the FBI has a lot of rules and regulations that hold her back. And no one holds Laura back. That's right, she has a name, doesn't she? Leaving the FBI to become a private investigator for the largest and most prestigious firm in New Mexico allowed her to work alone and unencumbered, just the way she liked it. She's a
Strong, independent woman.
She's reconnecting with her old high school friend Nancy, a friendship that ended all too soon. Laura had watched her friendship end, not with a bang, but with a whimper. Deep, man. Deep. But when she goes to visit her, she discovers Nancy's dead body when the killer ambushes her. Nancy spoke a lot about you. That's why I hung around. I was hoping to meet you. Too bad that you're too late to help her. Or yourself. But he didn't get the memo of Laura being a
Strong, independent woman.
We'll meet again soon, Laura. I'll get you next time. Cobra! Strap in, folks. We haven't even gotten started yet. 6 months later, Laura goes back to her hometown of Three Rivers to meet with another old friend, Travis Blacksheep. He's Navajo. Can you tell? Also a police officer. Their friendship had been forged through adversity. He'd always known he could trust Laura not to betray his secrets. She had too many of her own. I need your help, she said at last. Laura has been tracking Nancy's killer to discover similar kills in the area. It can only mean one thing. There's a serial killer in this area. Together, the two will bring this madman to justice, to avenge Nancy, to right the wrong. Laura had the perfect hourglass figure with curves that begged for a man's touch. Dude, eyes on the prize. Serial killer, remember? But what made her special went beyond that sweet package. Oh, God. But there's a problem. The killer knows Laura is coming after him, seeming to be everywhere Laura goes, always finding ways to be 3 steps ahead. But how is he able to do that in today's society? The suspect knew your whereabouts, but you're pretty sure he didn't tell you. Maybe he planted a tracking device in your vehicle, or he used a computer. Of course there could be other possibilities we haven't thought of yet, she said slowly. He must be an interdimensional space wizard! We're really going down this route, aren't we? More than once now, he's managed to get the intelligence he needed to pinpoint our location. It's like he has a special technological device that can trace other similar devices. But what could it be? So as I stated, this is a sequel to a series called Long Mountain Heroes. Why it's called that, I have no idea. But you don't need to read the first book called Alpha Warrior, which focuses on Travis's brother, who makes a pointless cameo that has no bearing on the plot or characters. Other than that, there are no other relations. Even so, this book is a mess. It fails at its mystery, its structure is a joke, and its tone jumps all over the place, which I shouldn't be shocked. It's a Harley Quinn. What was I expecting? How about a good f***ing story? The point of a mystery story is to keep us invested with who the culprit is. Seeing the detectives dive deeper and deeper to learn who the villain is, what makes them tick, and how they will capture them before it's too late. Kinda all fails when you know who the villain is before the story even starts. Before the prologue, we are given a cast of characters to set up all the possible suspects, most of whom are pointless. The villain is so spelled out, you would have to be an idiot to miss it, which clashes with how they bring up what an evil genius he is. The man is evil, and he enjoys what he's doing. How he loves to toy with them. It's his way of showing us how superior he is. Whose backstory is summed up in a single paragraph. Truly a killer for the ages. The thought of roughing me up probably gave him a rush. Control freaks feed on things like that. Wait, control freak? Oh my god, it's Christian Grey! Run! But when the characters aren't letting the killer slip for the upteenth time, they like to fart around with pointless lead after pointless lead that makes you feel that everyone in Three Rivers is a criminal. One of the best examples is after the killer attacks Laura using, sorry for the mispronunciation, Carve Maga. While driving around town, she comes across a school that teaches the martial art. While she talks to the instructor, Travis looks around to discover that the teacher has a camera set up in the girls' locker room. They confront him, fight, get him arrested, and guess how much actually affects the plot?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
This happens at least 3 to 4 times. I honestly lost count. It happens that much. But to add the icing on the cake, the story will take complete detours from the actual mystery so it can develop the romance between Laura and Travis. The transitions are clunky. It tries to set up the dynamic. They were kind of lovers in high school, but when she left to become an FBI agent, she pushed those feelings away. But being with Travis again awakens them. Her feelings for Travis, those that went beyond a very normal sexual attraction, were just echoes from the past, which conflicts with the whole serial killer coming to kill you plot. One minute, we are dealing with a mystery where people's lives are at stake. The killer can just appear out of nowhere. He can kill Laura whenever he wants. Their eyes met, and for a brief second, awareness charged the air. She fought the desire to touch him, to see if the magic was real. Guys, there's a serial killer on the loose. Aren't you going to? He met her gaze and held it. As their wills collided, he felt it. That raw undertone that reminded him that he was a man and she was a very desirable woman. He's been able to track you all the time. Don't you think this can wait? Instinctively, he lowered his mouth to hers. She didn't fight. Instead, she curled her hand around the back of his neck and pulled him to her. People's lives are at stake! You see, it's just a big old mess that can never keep itself consistent outside of the romance. It even tries to tie everything together with the theme of moving on from your past, even having that be a part of the killer's backstory. But it's only done on a surface level with no sense of depth to really invest yourself in. All that matters is the romance, cause everything else is just window dressing for the
Strong, independent woman.
to find her man who's a hot Indian policeman. Progressive. Also, why is this called Twilight Warrior? Who is the Twilight Warrior? Laura? Travis? Who? What? Where? Who cares? Let's get this over with. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Twilight Warrior? Next week, we'll finally conclude this godforsaken month with... Where's the book? No. Maybe. They all look the same. It's so easy to misplace them. I don't see it anywhere. Guess I can't do it. Like Harley Quinn, please. I put more effort in these videos than they do in one book. I don't see the harm in that. What you got? Why? You little asshole! This is revenge for me singing last week, isn't it?
Yes.
God damn it. Till next time. Have a nice day. Help me.